Hey YouTube, welcome or welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Kia and you're watching Virtual Access. So this is my weekly check-in number 3 and we will be doing from the 13th to the 19th. First day for transactions was on the 14th and this was a gas one. So on this day I spent $20 on gas and this was at a store called Atkinson's. The next one was for takeout. This was at McDonald's and it was for $18.36. I had 2 sinking funds transactions. So the first one was out of my son Kobe's category. I spent $20 on his haircut at Supreme Cuts. And the last transaction was out of my category. I got a custom shirt made that said fiance, so I can use that shirt in my engagement pictures. That's what I'm planning on doing anyway. And I spent $15 on that custom shirt. And that was it on the 14th. Before we go any further, I do want to let you guys know, as y'all probably already have seen, y'all see my unbudgeted already listed for the week. I just thought I would throw that in there, that way I can keep track of it better. So on the 15th, I had a gas transaction. So this was the day that I took my son to his dad's. His dad stays 2 hours away, but we actually met up. So I drove an hour to his dad to drop him off, and I drove an hour back home, which was super duper helpful because that 2-hour drive there and a 2-hour back that I normally do is like crucial, y'all. I hate that drive. Yeah, so that trip I put $30 in gas. I actually put $50 in gas, but I took $30 out of my gas envelope, and that was at Minute Man. And then once I get to my sinking funds, I took out $20 out of my son's category to go towards gas, because when his dad sends me money to put in his envelope, I use it for gas, you know, traveling back and forth, so that he can spend time with his son and things like that. The next transaction was for spending. So this transaction was done at Dollar General, and y'all, I went in there for a specific thing. I have no earthly idea what it was. Like, even on the receipt, it wouldn't, like, the item number or the item name on the receipt, I don't have no idea. Like, so I'm not sure exactly what I went in there for, but I also got a DVD out of there. But I spent a total of $14.98. Next was a takeout transaction. So once again, like I said, this was the day I took my son, my oldest son, to see his dad, and I took out, we both ate out. I ate out, my youngest son ate. This is where this transaction is coming from. And then my oldest son's takeout transaction came out of his envelope. So once I get the sinking funds, that's where all that's going to come from, out of his envelope. But for me and my youngest son, we went to, well, my oldest son went to Bojangles, and I just got me and my youngest son some fries, because we love their fries at Bojangles, and spent $2.34. That was just to hold us over until we got home. So on the 15th, I am going to have to do one strip because I had a lot of sinking funds transactions. Y'all know how I do. So I'm going to bring out my calculator and just let y'all know what sinking fund was what. So like I said, at Minute Man, $20 came from my son's category. So that's $20. Out of my category, I think this was after or either right before we left, I went to a beauty store to get my hair that I was going to use to get my hair done with. Got my hair redone because I did not like that lace front that I had a couple weeks ago. So I spent money on that. And then at the hair salon, I think I went there after I dropped my son off to get my hair done, and that was $70. The $20 for gas, the $134 for my hair, and the $70 for my hairstyle, or to get it installed. Out of my household category at Dollar General, I just got some household items and spent $9. Out of my son's category, I got him some luggage to put his clothing in. I got him a pair of headphones and a remote for his TV at the house. It's just something I've been wanting. Got all that from Roses and spent $53. Then out of my son Mason's category, I went at Roses. I got him some clothing and spent $26. At Shoe Show, I got my oldest son some, I'm not sure what the real name for these shoes are, but I call them slides. They're not tennis shoes or anything, so you just slide your feet in them. So we got them from Shoe Show and spent $22. And then, like I said, at Bojangles, we got our own food with my takeout envelope, and he got his own. And he got him a whole meal, and it was $5. And that was it on the 15th. So I spent a total of $339 in sinking funds that day. All right, so on the 16th, I had a takeout transaction. So on this day, this is the day I got my nails done. And I wanted some breakfast, so I stopped at Hardee's and got myself a biscuit, $2.14, because I just knew I was going to be in that nail salon all day because it was prom weekend and Easter. Oh my gosh. All right, and I had 3 sinking funds transactions this day. All right, so the first one was at Dollar Tree. I got some aluminum foil because me and my fiance decided to, cook ourselves a dinner indoors, a little steak dinner, and we needed some foil. So I stopped by Dollar Tree and picked some up for $1.34. The next transaction was out of my category, and I went to this new beauty supply store right down the road from Dollar Tree. It was called Missy's, and I picked up some hairspray that I needed. It was $4.27. And then the last transaction was at the nail salon, and I spent $90, and I got a full set, as you guys can see. I got the ombre nails. I don't really like it. I mean, I love square nails, but I don't think I should have got square nails with my nails being so short. But yeah, he definitely made them square. But I love the ombre look, so I got that, and I got my toes done. All that was $90, and this was at Hot Nails. So these transactions aren't in the order I spent them during that day, but yeah. All right, so the 17th, I had one transaction for takeout. This transaction was at Wendy's. Me and my fiance decided to go to Wendy's and spent $22.44. And that was it on the 17th. And as you can see, I definitely went over in Wendy's because y'all know I like to roll over my money. So that was a $23 transaction at Wendy's. And it was unbudgeted, as y'all can see right there. So on the 18th, I had a spending transaction. And as y'all already can tell, I did go over $10 in my spending category. So this transaction was just me getting extra hotspot on my Cricut account. And I spent $20 on that. So yeah, I actually had $10 for spending left. And I spent $20, so that's why it's $10 unbudgeted. I did go unbudgeted with my car insurance, my second car insurance, which is for my fiance. It was like $14 extra. I think it was late because it's normally that much if it's late. So yeah, that's all my transaction for the week. Now I'm just going to go ahead and unstuff my bills. So the bills we had this week was Netflix on the 14th, my rental and daycare on the 15th, gym on the 17th, and my second car insurance, which is my fiance's car insurance, was doing 18. So I don't know if you guys remember, but I told you guys in my last video I don't have an envelope for Netflix yet. Still I don't, so I had put it back here with the envelope. It's like a miscellaneous envelope where I just stick things in it. Like I have my $1,000 slips in there. I got my Savopoly board in there, but I just slide it in there. So Netflix was $17, so I'm gonna remove that. And the next bill was the rental, and that was $202. So it's $202. And the next one that was due was my daycare. Go ahead and remove this because we are going to unstuff our sinking funds. So daycare was $10. Do every Friday. The next bill we're unstuffing is the gym, and it was $23. So it's 20, 1, 2, 3. Hopefully I'm not going too fast for you guys, but I know this video is like really lengthy. The next bill was the car insurance for my fiance. Like I said, I did go over like $14. Okay, so there's a total of $366 in here. So I'm also going to unstuff my car insurance because at the time it was doing the 10th. At the time when I was supposed to unstuff it on camera, I did not pay that bill yet. So I'm going to unstuff it on camera for you guys now. So that's where that $187 is coming from. I ended up paying it on the 13th. So I'm going to take out $187. 50, 70, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86. Oh, one more dollar to my cash tray for my insurance. I'm just going to make change with this 10. All right, so I made change with that 10. So I'm going to put that dollar in there. So that takes care of my insurance. So that should leave 179. Got my bills all kind of backwards here. 100, 150, 170, 175, 177, 179. All right, so now I'm supposed to remove 193, which is how much my fiance's insurance was, and all we have is 179. So we do owe $14 to my debt. So I'm just going to take out the 179, and I'll just add that $14 to my calculator to add up at the end. I'm just going to replace this with 4 ones, you guys. Oh my gosh, I don't have any 2s here. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, so that is the 4 ones. Okay, so car insurance is now empty. All right, and I do believe that is all the bills for this week. So I did put in my no spend days on the 13th and the 19th of this week. So I have 5 in total this month so far. So let's just move on to our weekly check-in worksheet. All right, so starting off with spending, we're going to add up all of our transactions. So I spent a total of $35 in spending. So I had $25 in my envelope. Spent $35, so it should be empty. So I'm subtract 25. So I owe $10 to my card. So I'm gonna go ahead and remove that 25. My goal is to stop doing that, but all right. So we're gonna go ahead and do the remaining for spending. So I have 131 remaining. I spent 35. Now I have $96 remaining. All right, moving on to gas. I'm gonna add up all of those. So I spent $50 in gas, which is perfect because that's all I had in my envelope. So it should be empty. Take out gas and it will be empty. All right. Now remaining, I had $100 for gas and I spent $50. So I have $50 remaining for the month. See how that'll work out. All right, so now take out. So I spent $48. I spent $48 on takeout this week. I had $25, so it should definitely be empty when we're done. So I'm subtract the 25. So it's $23 that I owe my card for takeout. So it will be empty. Go ahead and remove that 25. All right, and the remaining I had $76. Subtract the 48, and it left me with 28 for the month. All right, so with unbudgeted, after counting it all up, I spent a total of $107. So yeah, let's just go ahead and move on to our sinking funds. All right, so it's sinking for I gotta back this up some. All right, so hopefully you all can see I'm trying to get everything in frame. So I'm going to go ahead and add up all of my son Kobe's transactions. All right, so I spent a total of $120 in my son's category. So I'm just going to remove that from his envelope. So it's $120 and he should have $6. And that is correct, $6. All right, next is my envelope. I'm just going to add all that up. All right, so I spent a total of $314 in my envelope. And of course, I probably don't have that much because I am negative $59. So I'm just going to remove what I have. See, 100, 150, 200, 20, 40, 50, 55. So I have 255. So yes, I am negative $59 that I owe my card. All right, next is household. So I spent a total of $11 in household. And if I'm mistaken, yeah, I only have $10, so I do owe $1 to my card. As y'all can see, I'm negative $1. And the last thing I will be removing is out of my son Mason's category. You have one transaction for $26. So like I said, I have to remove $26. So 20. I don't have change, so I'll make a change out of this 10. Alright, so I put in a 20. I owe $6, 5, and a 1. So he should now have $84. 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84. So it's $84 in Mason. Yeah, and that is it for the unstuffing. Alright, so as y'all can see, I have a total of $107 that I unbudgeted for this week. So we're going to add that total to what amount we have here. And this is the amount for bills, cash envelopes, and sinking funds. It's a lot here. 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 650, 700, 750, 800, 850, 870, 890, 910, 930, 950, 970, 990. Alright, so that's 990. 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90, 95, 100. 5, 10, 15, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39. So that's 139. Sorry, y'all, I had to break it down like that, honey. That was just too much. Oh my goodness, y'all. So I spent a total of $1,236 this week on bills, sinking funds, and cash envelopes. So that is a lot. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, hit that thumbs up button. Subscribe if you haven't already. And I will talk to y'all tomorrow for our cash stuffing. Bye, y'all.